everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really different video from what I've been posting. I decided to start taking up little DIY projects and putting my own little twist to them. So I feel like this video is going to be a little bit all over the place, but towards the end everything kind of pulls together. And as you can see here, I made Daniel this Marvel pillow. I was gonna say pillowcase, but it's actually a little pillow. It's a throw pillow for his bed, and it has a red backing, and on the front it has like this vintage comic book print, and it has Spider-Man, Hulk, I know Captain America somewhere, I don't know where he is, Iron Man, Wolverine, so all Marvel characters. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I make this, keep on watching. Alright, so to do this little DIY, you're going to need a few items. First, you're going to need a 12-inch by 16-inch pillow insert, and you could pretty much do whatever size pillow you want. I wanted to have this pillow for Daniel's bed set, and I thought this would be like a really cute little accent pillow. So I got this at Walmart, and this was $4. Alright, so next you're going to need some fabric, and I also picked this up at Walmart. They are a yard each, and I kind of like estimated how much I needed, but I think this will definitely be enough for this pillow. So I paid $7.94 for these two designs. I wanted the front to have this really cute Avengers Marvel print, and they're like old comic books, and then I wanted the back to be really simple and do a red background to go with the whole theme of the bedspread. Alright, and then next, since this is a no-sew pillowcase, you're going to need some liquid stitch fabric glue. So I picked up 2 just in case I needed extra, and then I have a tape measure to measure out how much fabric I need, and a scissor. Alright, so in case you guys were wondering, I am deciding to call this little DIY series Alyssa Attempts, and don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. So like I said, I am calling this series Alyssa Attempts because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just kind of going on videos that I've seen and tutorials that I've read online. So we're just gonna kind of wing it, and hopefully it works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut 24 inches in width. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cut 24 inches in width because it's 16 inches in width, and we're just going to add 8 extra inches. So I'm just going to mark it. And the 12 inch. So this is going to be the width. Alright, so the way that I'm trying to attempt this pillow is for it to have like the little flap on the back, so I could like take out the pillow if I need to wash it or if it gets dirty. So that's why I'm cutting like that extra 8 inches. So like I said, that's going to be the width, and then for the length I am just going to add 2 extra inches. That way I could fold it in really nicely. So I'm going to measure out 14 for the length.
A few inches later.
Alright, so as you can see, I marked off the length, and I did that for 14 inches. And then I'm just going to mark off the rest because I'm gonna cut it all neatly. Alright, so I went ahead, I took a little break, and I measured the outline of the back pillow with the flaps. So I did 24 for the width, and then I did 14 for the length, and I also marked the center, which is 12 inches, and I have, as you can see, like a whole bunch of little boxes, and I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to cut out the front measurements. So I had a little minor miscalculation at first, and then I realized I said I wasn't going to do the back flaps, and then I said I was going to do the back flaps, so I got all confused. So basically what we did here was I added 8 inches to the width and then 2 inches to the length, and I measured it all up against the pillow, and it should be enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in about an inch and then sort of hem it, so that way we don't have like these frayed ends. And again, this is going to be the inside of the fabric, and I'm going to go all around an inch on for the width and then an inch for the length in. So here's my little glue, and I'm just going to get started. So I marked it right there. So what I did here, I took in the sides all 1 inch, and I'm going to set this aside to dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut the front panel the exact same measurements, just to give myself a little bit more room to if I have to cut or whatnot. So let's get started.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
What I'm doing here, I am just gluing the edges together. And like I said before, you put the 2 outside pieces facing each other. just gonna go along the edges, and then once we flip it inside out, you're not gonna see any of this. So the glue seems to dry pretty fast, and the tube says oh, okay. So the tube says dry 30 minutes. And then if you obviously want to wash your fabric, it says to wait 24 hours. I'm not going to wash it because this pillow is going to be just a little throw pillow, and I'm kind of nervous with the print of the comic books. I really don't want them to fade. So I'm going to let this dry for a bit, and then I'm going to come and flip it inside out.
Eventually.
Alright guys, so I let this sit for about, I want to say 45-50 minutes. I left it outside to dry, and it came inside because it was getting really cold, and it feels pretty stiff. It does feel a little bit damp, so I think once the pillow insert is in, I'll let it set overnight, and by tomorrow it should be really dry. So let's see. Hi, Daniel.
That's for Daniel.
Yeah, that's for Daniel. Alright, so hopefully we could pull it out. Alright, hopefully we can pull it out without it tearing.
Just to take it out of the sheet.
Alright, so I suggest just be a little bit careful with pulling out the edges. And I'm so proud of myself. This looks really good. Alright, it looks really great. Like, I'm kind of shocked that I did it. So here's as you can see, here's the sides. They have like a little fold, and then the corners are kind of like, maybe like a little envelope, I guess you can say. And then let's see if we could get this pillow inside. Now, I guess you could do it both ways. Instead of getting a pillow insert like I did, you could just get fluff and then kind of shove it in, which I think, I think I might do that. Let's see. I'm going to try different ways to try to get this pillow in, because it is, since it's new, it's really, really fluffy. And I still don't want to tear the glue that's still wet. That pillow was a little too thick. I should have measured it. I suggest that if you decide to go with a newer pillow instead of fluff, I did 2 inches in the length, 2 extra inches, but I would probably do maybe 2 more. So 4 total. So what I'm going to do is, I have an old pillow, and here is the fluff, and I'm just going to break it up, fluff it up, and put it inside. Alright, so I ripped up the old pillow that I had and I fluffed it up, and this actually looks so much better than the pillow that I originally had. So basically all that measurements and everything, I just kind of threw out the window. So if you plan on fluffing it up with an old pillow, or I think it's called like polyfill, I guess just make the pillow whatever size you want, but add the extra inch like on the sides and stuff, so at least you can fold it over and you can have like the way this looks. This actually ended up ripping because of the little pillow I had. It was way too like stiff and thick to put it in, so I filled it up and it's so soft. I just had like an old throw that went with our old comforter, so I kind of use these little clothespins just to close it up before I put the glue, just so I can make sure. And I tried to fold in the corners the way these look, so that way everything's all even and I just don't have these little pointy corners sticking out. So I'm going to glue it, and then I'm going to leave this overnight to dry. And I just think this is a perfect throw pillow on the bed. It's gonna look so adorable, and mommy made it for him, so I'm really proud of myself. So I'm gonna get glue in, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. I just got finished closing up the edges, and as you can see, this side is, it's a little bit janky compared to the rest because this is the side that I left open to stuff. So my personal suggestion is, if you guys decide to go with the loose fluff or the polyfill, try to at least leave a small, like enough for your arm to fit in, so that way you don't have like a whole seam like I had to close it, that it's way different than the rest. But other than that, I feel pretty happy about my finished product. It's definitely personalized, and I'm so I don't know, I'm really proud of myself. I feel like he's gonna love this when he sees it, and it's so personalized, and I'm hoping he kind of has this forever so he could say that his mommy made him a pillow. And next I'm gonna do Sophia one. So I think when I do Sophia's pillow, I'm just gonna kind of like go off the bat, choose a size that I like, or you know, that will fit best for her bed, and then just do it that way. And I think honestly, after all that measuring and stuff, that's the easiest way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more DIYs, I have quite a few coming up. And like I said, I'm thinking of making a new series with me attempting to do DIYs that I've seen all over the internet and kind of putting my own little twist. So please don't forget to subscribe, press the thumbs up, and comment down below. And I'm going to link all of my social media down below in the description box, and follow me. I love to follow back and get to know everybody. So I'll see you guys later.